Hey VC, it's Jonathan, your cheap and cheerful record collector. I hope everybody's doing well out there today, and I hope you had a great holiday weekend with family and friends. And if you were going out on record store day yesterday, I hope you got everything you wanted. I sort of let it go this year. I sort of low on funds and decided there's nothing I really had to have, though there were things I wanted, but I figured to let it go. This coming January, I have been making videos for 8 years now for the VC, which is ridiculous to me. When I first started off, my idea was if I got 50 subscribers, 100 subscribers, that would be ridiculously amazing. I couldn't believe it. Well, that was 8 years later, and I have over 2,300 subscribers. And it's quite enjoyable. I really have met a lot of great people, and I really enjoy making the videos. There are people, obviously, who make many more videos and have many, many, many more subscribers, and that's okay, too. That doesn't bother me. I sort of enjoy what I do. And so about 3 days ago, I made a video of the 10 perfect albums that I'm thankful for this holiday season. And I usually, when I make a video, I'll get 300 views, 400 views. If I get like 600, 700 views, I'm like, wow, that's really hitting it. Really doing well. This video I did the other day of the 10 perfect albums I'm grateful for this holiday season. In 3 days, I got 2,500 views. I don't know what happened or why it blew up. It's just astonishing. I gained 50 subscribers in the past 3 days. This has never happened in 8 years of making videos. I have some videos that have more views, but it took them 5, 6 years to get those views. But in 3 days, for me to get 2,500 views and 50 new subscribers, it's just never happened. So I don't know what I did right, and I don't know what's clicking with people, but I'm glad they liked it. I'm glad people watched it. And people made some comments, and I realized I left off a lot of great albums from those 10. So I figured I'd do a part 2. So this is 10 more perfect albums that I'm thankful for this holiday season. All right, so to start off with one of my favorite bands of all time, and I can't believe I left them off, and it is The Band, their second album, self-titled. I love their first album, but this one is absolutely perfect. There's not Across the Great Divide, Rag Mama Rag, The Night They Drove Old Dixie Down, Up on Cripple Creek, King Harvest, Look Out Cleveland, Jawbone. Everything on this album is absolutely perfect and a fantastic album. The Band, self-titled. Next one, I gotta say, someone said, how could you leave this guy off? And there are like 3 or 4 albums by this gentleman I could have used for this video, but I decided to go with this one, which is a personal favorite. And Van Morrison with his album St. Dominic's Preview. There's Van the Man. And again, absolutely perfect album. Jackie Wilson said, I'm in heaven when you smile. Gypsy, Listen to the Lion, St. Dominic's Preview, Almost Independence Day. One song better than the next. An absolutely perfect album. Van Morrison. And while we're in that whole, even though he's from England, he lived in California for a while, part of that whole West Coast scene, you got to go with Joni Mitchell Blue. Just heart-wrenching, fantastic album. Everyone knows this album. And this is an original copy on Capitol, I think it was. No, Reprise, right. Reprise. Fantastic album. Joni Mitchell, Blue. How about a little rock and roll? How about the Rolling Stones with Sticky Fingers, an original with a zipper? I think the 4 albums they made, starting with Beggar's Banquet, Sticky Fingers, Let It Bleed, and the 4th one, the one they made in England. I can't think of the name right now, but those 4 albums, fantastic. This is, I think, might be my favorite, though. The Rolling Stones, Sticky Fingers. How about some blues on my list? How about the great Junior Wells, backed up by Buddy Guy on Hoodoo Man Blues? Many consider this one of the greatest blues albums ever recorded. It's an amazing record. with Buddy Guy, Jack Myers, and Billy Warren. Snatch It Back and Hold It, Good Morning Little Schoolgirl, Hoodoo Man Blues, We're Ready, Yonder Wall. Forget about it. Fantastic stuff. This is a later repress on Delmark Records. But yeah, Junior Wells, Buddy Guy, Hoodoo Man Blues. Next blues album by the master himself, Muddy Waters, and his album Folk Singer. If you don't know this record, this is one of the greatest recorded albums. This is an Analog Productions repress. This has also Buddy Guy and Willie Dixon with Clifton James on drums, recorded 1963. This album, somehow they captured lightning in a bottle, because when you hear this record, they are in the room with you. This is one of the greatest recorded albums out there. It's mind-boggling. You hear it and you go, it really is. They're in the room with you. Fantastic record. My Home's in the Delta, Long Distance, Good Morning Little Schoolgirl, Big Leg Woman, Feel Like Going Home. A perfect album recorded perfectly. One more blues album I couldn't resist. The great, late Magic Sam with his album West Side Soul. Super soulful blues album. With Mighty Joe Young, among other people, Odie Payne. If you don't know Magic Sam, he died 1969, I think. He was in his 30s, but amazing musician. That's All I Need. I Need You So Bad. Don't Want No Woman. Sweet Home Chicago. Every day and every night and every day. Mama, Talk to Your Daughter. If you don't know Magic Sam, you got to check him out. This is one of his greatest albums. Only put out 2 or 3 albums in his lifetime. This is one of the ones. Fantastic. Heading into the jazz section of my collection. Another perfect album by the great Bill Evans. And this is Trio, Sunday at the Village Vanguard. And this is with Scott LaFaro and Paul Motion on drums, recorded in 1961. Well, I mean, no words. He's phenomenal. Great, great, great. A definite perfect album. Another man who actually I saw at the Village Vanguard in probably 1965, Charles Mingus, and his album Mingus Al Mingus is a little more out there than a lot of the other jazz I play, but he's fantastic. This is a later repress, but beautiful, beautiful album. Yeah, Charles Mingus, Al And last, but certainly not least, we have the last perfect album on the show today, the Queen of Soul, Aretha Franklin, with her album, I Never Loved a Man the Way I Love You. Amazing stuff. Respect, Drown in My Own Tears, Soul Serenade, Dr. Feelgood, Do Right Woman, Do Right Man, Change Is Gonna Come. Can't beat it. Fantastic. Another perfect album. So those are 10 more perfect albums that I'm thankful for this holiday season. And I thank you, all my new subscribers, for watching. And I thank everybody who subscribed to my channel. And if you do like what you saw, give me a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button. I'd appreciate it. And until next time, peace.